Through 11 games, these two teams find themselves separated by 8 points. Tonight and for the rest of the season will be playoff-style hockey, and going into the Christmas break, both clubs would love to be on the winning side of things. Tweed especially would love a win in front of their hometown faithful, another massive crowd here in Tweed, excited to get this game started. They have watched with anticipation over the last 3 games as their boys drop back-to-back overtime losses. And all 3 games were as exciting as it gets, and I couldn't be happier, and tonight shouldn't be any different. We are in for a game of the ages, and I couldn't be happier to bring you all the action alongside my partner in crime, Justin Allery. Justin, what's the outlook on tonight's game?
We all know how Centre Hastings likes to play. They play a very aggressive style game, maybe a little undisciplined. Tweed, on the other hand, they're a complete 180 as how they were last season. They took a lot of penalties last year, but this year it's a completely different story. They've been very disciplined, very good on the penalty kill, and have had a very effective power play. Now, for Centre Hastings, they take a lot of penalties, but their penalty kill is one of the tops in the league, so I expect it to be a top-notch game, and I think special teams are going to come into a big play here.
Well, 14-5, Tweed beat the Ice Miners in Tweed in their only game this season. It was a penalty-filled affair, which saw Elijah Brahaney, not in the lineup tonight, score 4 goals and add an assist. Murray Free, the captain, had a hat trick and an assist. And Andrew Reinhold, in the lineup tonight, scored twice and added 3 assists. If we can gather anything from that game, we are in for a physical match with a lot of goal scoring. But Troy Webster will look to put on another great performance here tonight in Tweed for his brothers. Feel it in the air as both clubs take to the ice. The excitement builds, getting ready for puck drop. We've got Stephen Horn in one end. He's 2-5-1 with a .638 goals against average and an .852 save percentage. Troy Webster in the other end. He's 2-2-2 with a .564 goals against an .861 save percentage. We're in for a great affair here, folks. Tweed and Centre Hastings never disappoint, and I doubt the next 60 minutes will change anyone's mind about that. Next, folks, we've got O Canada.
Please rise and wave your blue trophies and sing of our national anthem.
It's not just the team, and it's not just hockey. I love coming here to Tweed for that O Canada. It's always a live rendition and it gets this crowd going. It is a massive crowd. Centre Hastings doesn't have a hard time bringing fans to this arena as it's a short jaunt down the road. But tonight, these two teams are not only battling for pride, heart, soul, they're battling for playoff spot. And Centre Hastings needs to give themselves a little bit of a gap from the Frontenac Phantoms, who are 1 point behind them. And just above Centre Hastings are these Tweed Ice Miners. So we'll get the puck drop right here as this crowd comes to their feet. Draw one back to Morris. Morris with Jones on defense to start this game with Mains up front. They get it in deep. Atanas out there for Tweed. They center a shot. Can't get it through. Keeps it in at the blue line. Dumping it in. Atanas behind the net. He's hit and knocked down. That will not draw a penalty. Circling out to the corner. Drills it back low. Trying to work Centre Hastings early low in this game. Drilled up, knocked down, and kept in. What a beautiful play. The drop pass there, and it goes astray and back down the other way. It's a 2-on-2 break here. Shot goes wide and into the corner. Tweed on the half boards, and they chip it out to center ice. Nesbitt won't need to touch that one. It'll go for an icing.
Very fast pace so far to the opening 48 seconds of this game. 47 seconds. So far, it's what we're going to expect all game.
Both are physical clubs, and both play as a high-octane hockey for 60 full minutes. They never give up, and that's what we're in store for here tonight. Put into center ice, Nesbitt drills it in. Webster knocks that down. Morris picks it up into the corner, and Jones chips it off the boards of the blue line. It will get out. Tweed looking for a line change here. It's the first line that's been out. Nice hit on the boards by Purdy. Ferguson drills it down on goal. It's a first stop tonight for Stephen Horn. Great goaltender for the Centre Hastings Ice Miners. Webster at the other end is no slouch. It's going to be a goalie battle here tonight. Into the corner. Allure up ice. It will touch him, and it will not. No, it will be an icing. It goes all the way down.
A lot of communication can be heard on the ice, so a lot of guys calling for passes. So a lot of guys want that puck on their stick.
Chris Johnstone just missing that pass to negate the icing. It could have been a good break. Purdy really wants an explanation on what happened there. Draw inside, Tweed zone. One by the Ice Miners around. Purdy calls for it. Throws it up, and it's a chance. Wrist shot, and Stephen Horn with a beauty. Another one, great save, and they just missed the rebound on that one. Back to center ice. Allure tries to dump it in. It goes to center ice, and Tweed is back in with good speed. Pass cross. In shot. Scored! They've got a goal, and it's early. What a snapshot. And I think that was Doherty who popped that one. And Tweed's out to an early lead.
Darren Doherty's been a real key piece of the Tweed Oil Kings offense. He definitely knows how to score goals.
He's got a knack for the net and a great shot. That coupled together will usually bring home the bacon for his team. 3 on the ice with Ingram and Andrew Reinhold. They're going to kick out. Ingram frees a great face-off man, though. But it's 1 to Centre Hastings. They'll cycle back into their own zone. EDD pass, looking for that opening in the neutral zone, and they'll find it. Tweed will find it as well. Free, pass up, kicked ahead. And Centre Hastings will gain the zone, ripped it in. Carruthers chips it off the board. Free meets his man with a big hit on the boards to get his team going. Reinhold for that. The pass ripped on wide of the net. Corner into the slot chance. Good defensive play by Carruthers, drilling him into the boards. And it's Reinhold on a breakaway and on goal. Deeks. Oh my word. Horn checks in with his best in the first 3 minutes. What a beauty. Morris back on the attack. A D-rush in. Takes him around the net. He tries to come out in front. Horn holds the post. Unbelievable save by Horn. Like he could have pulled something on that one. great save. Adjusting here for the overcapacity of crowd here. It's unbelievable. Everywhere you look, there's smiling faces. Face off. Inside the Centre Hastings zone. They'd love to get another one here early. Draw back out. Webster comes out to play it. Very smart. D-to-D pass to Jones, but he'll pick it up quick. Into the center ice area it goes. And Centre Hastings will try it back in. What a nice deflection in. Webster will hold it for Jones. Capable hands of number 6. Whistles it down the ice. It's going for icing. It'll be brought back to the Tweed zone.
Great pace so far. I've been seeing a lot of icing calls so far in this game. You know, it's a smaller ice surface. It's going to be pretty common at the start of the game, but these teams are still pulling each other out.
Draw to the half boards. Drilled back in. Webster catches that one. Plays it for Jones. Oh, it's a turnover in front of the net for Centre Hastings. An opportunity. And Jones into the corner. That presence forces a quick turnover. Tweed battling with Centre Hastings on the half boards, and Centre Hastings comes out with it. Turning. Ripped it into the slot. Shoots! And he just missed that corner. Turning out. Back to the point. A chance shot through a crowd. And Webster finds it. Makes a nice grab and holds on for the face-off.
Well, it's great to see Webster in net tonight. And tonight we've seen a couple games of Morrison so far. So Tweed has a really good tandem in goal here with these two goalies.
They really do. They're both 1A and 1B, as we like to say as goalies, eh?
And the great thing is like both these guys can be relied on for any game, and they'll get the job done.
To the slot, shot, and there he is again, top of the crease. Makes a beautiful save. Troy Webster checking in early with a bunch of great saves, and he plays the puck really well, which I can guarantee you the defensemen really appreciate that. Inside the zone, 16:02 remaining in this first. It's been excitement from the first puck drop. We've had about 40 of them to this point. Purdy on the half boards in the neutral zone, and they'll move it up. Allure, zip pass over, knocked off the puck, and Centre Hastings is out. Chip pass cross, and they're offside. That was a good offside and a big hit by Allure. He wasn't taking any chances, and he roughs him up on the boards. A little chuckle from everybody as that was a good one.
One good thing about this matchup is there's a lot of former Oil Kings on this roster, so they know this ice as well as the Tweed Oil Kings players that are on the roster right now. So watch for those guys from Centre Hastings to make an impact.
Well, that's something. Oh, a nice big hit there again. Good forecheck. That's something for Centre Hastings. A lot of teams don't have. Free with a nice hit there. Over to Reinhold, off his foot. Ingram giving chase. I like this line of Free, Reinhold, and Ingram behind the net. In front, Free, shoots, scores! The Oil Kings are buzzing, and they've got a lead of 2-0 early. What a surprise, as Tweed is not a quick starter. Every time we've been here, they've been down by a couple and battle back, and most of the time win. But this is a 2-0 early lead, and what does that read for the rest of the game? The mindsets of the Centre Hastings Ice Miners.
Last time that these two played, Murray Free, their goal scorer just now, had a hat trick. So we'll see if he can continue the trend.
Some players play so well against teams, and this may be Murray Free's team as that goes up into the bench. We got another face-off.
Coach Brooksy there almost took a puck to the chops. Brooksy's a tough one out there, so you know he can take it.
Quick reflexes, even on the bench here in Tweed. Ingram, Free, and Reinhold staying out for others to Reinhold. Cross ice to Free. Out of the reach. Into the neutral zone, and Reinhold with great speed holds, shoots, and he just missed the short side on that one. Good hit by Free, knocks his man down. He is engaged in this one, let me tell you. He's being held up. It's across the line, Jones. Puck knocked down, back to the point and out. Centre Hastings through the neutral zone. The puck goes astray, goes down, no icing. Behind the net, into the slot, shoots, and Webster makes a great save there. Up to Reinhold. He's got one to beat. To the outside, back to the inside, and he can't make it work. Morris. Pass up ice into the slot, into the neutral zone. Big hit there. Good shot. Drilled in by Ferguson. Knocked behind the net. Mains into the slot. Chance there. Goes astray. Morris. DDD pass to Jones as they try and get something going. As lines change for Tweed. Across the blue line, their own zone. Jones drills it in. A good play. Ferguson on the left side trying to get to that. It'll work out real well for Centre Hastings to get out. Mains forces them on the boards. And they're in. Centre Hastings, nice move, tried to sift it across into the slot, shoots, and he just missed the corner. Rebound shot, and Webster again. Another one. Shot knocked down into the slot. Tweed will dump it in, make a line change. Mains in, pressuring Horn on that one. Around the net, Purdy stops in the corner. Mains walks out with it. Mains shoots it towards the net, trying to test Horn as many chances as they can. Shot into the corner. After to Centre Hastings, dumps him as a lure. What a nice play there. As he was falling down, he just fell on top of him, basically, thrown towards the slot. Tweed will pick that puck off. Up through the neutral zone, it's Doherty, the goal scorer. Walks in, rip a shot, and it goes wide off a deflection. Purdy, after that, that's a check from behind. Ooh, my word. I don't think he meant to hurt him, but it was a silly play. A little far away from the boards to be doing something like that.
Looks like Tweed's going to be going right back to the power play here, pending any different rulings here from the official.
It didn't look like too much after the whistle, so hopefully they'll make the right call, because that is dangerous. And he actually, that's right there, telling the referee good job. That wasn't even sarcastic. It was a good call, and the player taking the penalty goes to the box, giving him the old, as Kyle Powell. Props to him. Didn't argue the call. No, it wasn't. Powell's actually talking to the referee. Eastman. Good on him. So many times a guy will go to the box on a deliberate, as a guaranteed penalty, and they'll still argue it. But not this time. Maybe that's Hemming not appreciating that penalty. 5-on-4. No, they're not. See, now they just turned it around on me. They didn't argue the call, now they are arguing something. But nonetheless, with 12:58 to go here in the first period, Tweed with a 2-0 lead will go to the power play with Morris, Jones on the D. Center, looks like they're really having a hard time with this. They really are. It shouldn't be too tough.
What's going on right here? Like, is there a power play or is there not a power play?
We actually have a full schedule of games tonight in the EOSHL. The Gananoque Islanders and the Smith Falls Ritos, 15-20 in the first. They're tied at 1. That's going to be a great game. Gananoque, one of the tops in the conference. Smith Falls as well. So that should be a great game. We'll keep you updated on that as this night rolls along from Tweed. The power play starts and Purdy goes into the corner with a big hit, and that seems to be the tone. It's turned over at the blue line. Opportunity there, goes astray for Johnston, number 44. He comes across the blue line, nice pass across, and it's drilled into the zone by Doherty. Johnson to Doherty, loses the puck, but Morris gathers it, shovels it towards Horn, juggles that one, and holds on to for the face-off.
Yeah, so there's no power play on the play, it's just a 10-minute misconduct.
Thank you, Justin, for the update. Those penalties bug me. Really bug me. Draw for Ingram back. Ripped a shot. Then Reinhold again. Tried to knife his way through to the slot, and it's taken away. Reinhold across the blue line. Walks. Shoots it. Oh, it got through. Horn didn't see it, but that great reflexes stops that one from going through. Hit a stick, went up into the net. We'll have a face-off again inside the Tweed zone. Reinhold and Christian Lee getting reunited here. And this game is really taking a turn for the physical side as Centre Hastings and Tweed, not much love for each other. But once that puck's dropped, fanned on that one with the great pressure by Murray Free into the zone now for Tweed. And then Centre Hastings is out, but being just harassed every single where they go. Frustration will start to build in if Tweed can keep this up. Every time a dark colored jersey touches the puck, the golden green lays the body to him. A rip pass up to Ingram with that great stick work. Drops. Reinhold, a ripping shot. Stopped by Horn. And Centre Hastings will try and dump it in. Still met there with Carruthers 2 feet away up to the neutral zone. Centre Hastings, and it's drilled down the ice by Tweed. It's going to go back for an icing. 11:24 to go here in the first.
Yeah, so far I gotta say it's a really good pace. Tweed seems to be owning the pace right now and owning the disciplinary side of things. So far I think that this game is definitely in their favor. That being
inside the Tweed zone, scrum, but Centre Hastings looked to have control for a moment. Tweed taking it back, drilled into the zone and around the net. Good defensive play there to hold them up, and they're out. And down the ice, the refs did not catch that high stick. He's in anyways, behind the net, knocked down, and now we'll get a penalty. I think that's a good call there. Back to the point, and it'll go 2. They both got it, so they got to be right. Looks like a high stick to the neutral zone, which is really what they were hoping for on the play. And that'll be 2. And it'll be an opportunity here for the Oil Kings to show their defensive prowess against they've got high-octane goal scoring here in Centre Hastings as well. Centre Hastings looking to bring it back to 1, draw 1 back to the Ice Miners. They'll try and control the zone, but pressured again at the blue line. But they'll walk in. Good body there by Maines. Pass across the top of the circle. Centre Hastings sets up. Pass to the point. Center the shot. Good save by Webster. Rebound. He's in great position to make 2, and it's out and down the ice. Racing after it. Ripped a shot high and wide, and he got smoked into the boards on that one. And that's going to be a penalty for, I think it's going to be a charge. Boarding. 2-minute boarding call. Centre Hastings not happy with that. John on the bench, really giving him the business for that one. As this has been a very physical game, and we don't want any of that to change. But that was a pretty stiff hit.
Yeah, and as well as taking the Centre Hastings, they got to be disciplined. You can't be taking pointless penalties like that when you're on the power play. That doesn't know any kind of momentum they had on that sequence.
I didn't realize that.
When you see it, open ice here is going to generate some offense for either of these teams. Tweed is going to have a power play for 29 seconds after these penalties expire.
4-on-4 with Jones at the point, with Morris, Johnstone at the draw, and Purdy to his left. And it's controlled by the Ice Miners, and it's knocked away. Oh, Purdy just missed that one. Tried the stick lift. They're out on a 3-on-2. Centre Hastings to the slot. Shot! Webster again. What a great save. He's not a very big goalie, so coming out is job 1 for him, and he's doing it right to a fine tune already early in this game.
Yeah, he's playing very aggressive on that puck, and he's just sticking to his angles really properly there. So he's not letting any puck sweep by.
Centre Hastings tentatively in their own zone, trying to move it out, and they will. 50 seconds, shot on goal, stopped by Webster. Great tie-up in front by number 6, Jones, Will Jones. I talk about him every time I'm here. One of the great defensemen of this league. Turnover, 3-on-1. Centre Hastings, pass across. Oh, he tried the bouncing puck. Rebound! Oh, and Webster again with another great save. He fell down. He gets back to make the save. Unreal goaltending by number
33.
Troy Webster. Wow.
A little bit of flashes of Dominic Hasek on that save.
Sure was. So flop around till you make it. Webster did it on that one. 28 seconds on the kill. Then Tweed will go to the power play. Doherty loses the draw. They almost scooped it. It's into the dot. They're tying him up. Good defensive play. Centre Hastings shoots it, and Webster is up to the challenge again. Turnover in their own zone to the slot. Chance again. Tweed will find that puck, and they're out. Pass over. They'll gain the zone. Chip back in. Doherty can't grab that one. Centre Hastings in their own zone will try and work it out slowly as they know this penalty is just about to expire and kill off as much of the 5-on-4 as they can. They turn it over in the center ice area. They get it back. They look like they got a bit of jump in their step now. Ripped by Stoltz, and it's blocked. Hit by Elson. Elson gets him on the boards with a big hit there as well. Chipped by Ingram to Brahaney. Skating across the blue line. Drop pass. Ripped a shot. Deflected off a leg. Goes up into the glass. Back pass now to Elson. Throws it towards the net. What a great save by Horn. Ingram, cross-ice pass to Brahaney. It's knocked away by the Ice Miners and down to center ice, and the penalty's over. Turning back are the Oil Kings. Doherty stopping. Ingram picks it up behind the net. Turns, shovels it to the point. Shot through, hits a foot, slot, shot, and Horn somehow finds it. It's in the crease. Back to Doherty, looking for two. Shoots. He scores! The Ice Miners have 3. And Centre Hastings is still looking for their first. With 8:01 remaining in the first period. Oh my. They're looking to run away with this one early. Two more in this one. Darren Doherty showing exactly why he's a top-tier player in this league. Darren Doherty now with 11 goals on the season. Sorry about that. Tied for third in the league.
Yeah, he's tied with Eric Hoffman.
Oh, Phantom. Love to hear that on a broadcast. That's drilled in by Ferguson. Around the net. For Tweed, it's back to the point. Crothers shot through a screen. Horn finds that one. Big mains in front of that net. It's hard to see around him. Nesbitt wanting to go him early to get him off the ice. But that may draw a penalty to Nesbitt, number 2 on the Ice Miners. Very physical game. We hope it keeps up because it's a lot of excitement for both sides, but I can imagine Centre Hastings is not enjoying it too much. They're having a hard time controlling that puck.
Yeah, and Jordan Nesbitt, they're just trying to get a spark for his team going there, but he also don't want to take any calls either that can work against him. Yeah.
Saw that kick looking on to the... Early on, shot totals are high, 15-14 in favor of Tweed. He's to the bends, and it's Tweed who's been able to find the back of the net 3 times. Point drilled back around the net. Good body on the boards. The half boards and up through the neutral zone. Good play by Morris to stop his man. Chip to the dot, scrum play. Jones one-handed that behind the net. They'll try and wrap it. Thrown in front of the net, and that is going to draw something. That was a good full second and a half after the play. Jones won't have any of it. He's in the back of the net, scrumming it up, and we could get a few penalties here. We don't want to see anybody get thrown out. The intensity of the game is building so much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like the way that this rivalry is, like, you know, there's been so much talk over social media between, you know, fans from both sides and organizations. You know, I'm not surprised that this game has gone as high as it is. So, like, you know, it's definitely on the red scale here for intensity. And
Blumhauer and McDonald have been playing a really good job on their line. But this one here, Free, Reinhold, and Ingram out right now in a power play. This is a dangerous unit. Every time they've been on the ice, now they got Elson on the left point, Allure on the right, ripped down. Once they get control and set up, we'll see what they can do on this power play. Late here in the first period. Behind the net is Elson. Nice spin in his own zone. He'll rip it up to Free. No offside. Shot back down to Webster. He has been dynamite in the early going of this game, making several $10 saves in this game. It's been amazing. Rip pass, nice clean pass. Ingram gains his own. Pass just hits a stick. It's taken away. Webster behind the net. Ripped around the boards. Great puck playing goaltender. Nice chip pass by Reinhold. Purdy gains the blue line. He's in. Stops in the corner. Back to Carruthers. Elson. Cross ice. Shot. Score! Purdy makes it 4. And right now Centre Hastings is reeling. They've got to answer back on this one, or it's going to be over before it started. Well, the snapshot from the my stats man Justin says that the goalie might have got one on that one. That would be great, as Webster deserves it. He's played incredible through the first part of this first period. A great play up the ice. He's an excellent puck-playing goaltender, and he showed it there, getting it from his end all the way to the red line. He didn't have to do much from that point on. Good body on the boards. Carruthers in his own zone, waiting for that puck to get to him as it slowed down. Chip pass. Good move to get around him. What a nice play. Tweed is moving right now, let me tell you. Carruthers. Play.
The entire sequence just started with Troy Webster playing the puck behind the net really, really well. And a hat trick. Aaron Doherty with the hat trick, and it's no surprise that he moves into second place in the EOSHL goals.
Unbelievable shooting, and unbelievable, as you said, knack for the net, and it's 5-0. The 5:24 mark of the first period.
And we have a goaltending change coming. We've got Dryden Bedard coming in. Fantastic hockey name. He's named after Montreal Canadiens legendary goalie Ken Dryden. And he wears number 33 for Montreal Canadiens legend Patrick Waugh. The great thing about Dryden here is he's only played house league hockey before, but you can see the way this kid plays. He is absolutely a beauty in net. He's not the biggest goalie that will play in net, but he plays with a lot of heart, and he plays positionally sound.
Well, he's got into a couple games this year. He's got an .868 goals against .868 save percentage, which is really, if he were playing a lot of games, it'd be one of the tops in the league. Really good goalie from what I understand. The slot shot, Webster finds that, tracks it, gloves it, holds on for the whistle.
Now going back to Bedard here, fun fact about Bedard, he actually came to Frontenac Bantam's training camp actually and gave it a try for our team. Unfortunately with our goaltending depth that we have on our roster with Dean Gubro and Jake Clement, we just couldn't have any place to sign him unfortunately. So he's getting his chance here with Centre Hastings, and it's good to see.
Well, the goaltending in Frontenac is phenomenal. They've got 3-4 goaltenders that could all be number ones in this league, which is a nice problem to have, let me tell you. Shot in by Centre Hastings. This is where they've got to answer on this power play, get something going. And Tweed will get it out again to kill more of this draw. And it's an icing. Tweed does not like that. Oh, wait, never mind. We were all confused on that one. Oh, it's a mistake. Yep.
Referee made the right call there.
You check. 100%. It's a good thing about a good ref, and as he puts his head down, it happens. Thousands of icing calls in a season, you're bound to miss one, and it's good he can laugh it off. Good on McCarthy, the linesman for tonight's game. We should have a good game tonight. It just seems like a great atmosphere. Centre Hastings could be a big comeback, or it's going to be a drubbing by Tweed as they don't seem to be letting up. Elson with a lot of time. They're telling them to force it as they got 1:05 minutes left on this power play.
Update that we have to keep an eye open on here. So Andrew Reinhold right now is at 46 career goals with the Tweed Oil Kings. He's got 46 goals in 44 games. And we got another goal.
Ripped a shot, and they finally beat Webster top shelf. And they'll get one on the power play and bring life to the Centre Hastings Ice Miners here very late in the first period. It was a really good shot. And Webster... it just missed it. It was a great rip. And Centre Hastings has some life here in the late stage of the first. Face off one back, and Carruthers dumps it into the corner. Centre Hastings pass back behind the net. Ingram forces it. In is Reinhold into the slot, and defensive effort there saves a goal. Cohen's with a great defensive play there. It is packed in here. Carruthers to the point, ripped a shot, deflected. What a great save there. Carruthers knocked into the corner. Reinhold looking for the perfect spot. He'll walk out himself. Drop pass. Carruthers now will pick it up. Circles the net. Slot chance. Dribbles into the half boards now. Beckett throws it up the ice. Tweed will pick it up again. Reinhold with speed across the blue line. What a great pass to the forehand. What a beautiful save there. And he'll hold on. Bedard with two beauties early. Great defensive play by Cones as well. Chance right in the slot. Found himself in the perfect position. Hits a skate and stays out of the net. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
Back to what I was saying about Andrew Reynolds. So he's at a pace right now. He's over a goal per game in his career right now, which is incredible. We all talk about, like, you know, NHLers, Austin Matthews, 50 goals in 50 games. Andrew Reynolds on a better pace than that.
Andrew Reinhold has got a snapshot. Not many goalies even see, let alone save. Tweed, slot, chance, back in front. It's in his feet. Oh, it just goes wide of the net. Tweed Oil Kings flying early. Centre Hastings has got to find something. Rip a shot. And Webster, he is just too... That is going to get under Jones's skin right there. Let me tell you something. Webster playing so well. That's the way they've got to get him off the game, off his game. I don't promote it. But when you crash the net on a goalie, it'll sometimes throw him off. And that's Centre Hastings' thought process right here.
If Webster's anything like you or me, Billy, that won't rattle our steam. We're a pretty tough breed.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of action around that net. And Tweed right now has a great pass up to the neutral zone, chipped over Mains, ripped a shot, and Bedard finds that. Ferguson throws it back down. Mains chips it behind the net, into the slot. No, back to the point, shoots. Oh, a hit in front, and he shoots and scores. Tweed's got 6, half a dozen early. Looking like a repeat of the last game these two teams met. What a shot. Scrum in front of that net. The Ice Miners and the Oil Kings will play 2 more games after this, both in Centre Hastings. Hopefully we can be along for the ride, because they're always exciting games. And Centre Hastings right now, they've had a lot of great chances, a lot of shots. The puck just would not go in for them, but they are going in for Tweed right now, let me tell you. Through the neutral zone and in with great speed. He spun himself around, lost the puck, and Tweed's back the other way. Across the blue line, controlling the puck well. Into the slot, backhand, and Bedard makes a nice glove save. And they'll hold on for the whistle. Elson creating some great offense on that play.
It's definitely not a good way to, it's definitely not a start
give up. It's one thing they can't do. They can come back in any game, and it'll be quite a story to tell. If they can score 6 in a period, why can't Centre Hastings? And Stephen Horn is an excellent goaltender, so, you know, like I say, Webster's been playing a great game, but they can score 6. So stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a wang-doodle of a hockey game here from Tweed to the neutral zone, and Ingram.
Good feel for Horn in this game as he, was kind of hanging out to dry. His team didn't really help him out.
Oh my! What a great save! And then left out to dry, as you were saying, right there. Bedard left out. A wrist shot from the slot. Beautiful save. Holds on for the whistle.
I'm a big fan of this kid, Dryden Bedard. He just plays with his heart on his shoulder every single time he's out on the ice. So he's coming in relief each time, and he's done his job fairly well each time he's done so.
Back to the point, and Centre Hastings will get on it first. Across the blue line, Stoltz ripped a shot just up over the net, hits the glass. Turn it back the other way, but won't get it out. Stoltz into the corner with speed for Centre Hastings. Back behind the net, plays it over, and Purdy there, the recipient of the errant pass. Chipped up to the center ice. And back again come Centre Hastings. Ripped back at stop by Webster. Great save again towards the net again. Webster finds both shots and holds on with 26 and 4/10 remaining here in the first.
Troy Webster here, he's just done a great job giving Tweed, the defense for Tweed, a lot of confidence in being able to move the puck up ice and generate what they've been doing. So Webster's been just doing a great job with the key saves.
And he's made 15 saves. There's 16 in this period, and they've all been difficult. He's been stellar here for Tweed. It could be a 6-6 game very easily. I mean, Centre Hastings has great shooters, and they've been pumping him, but he's been finding every puck like a legend goalie does. The draw for Tweed, looking to keep this control in their zone, but Centre Hastings rifled it on again. Up to the challenges, Webster point through a crowd, wide of the net. Gets his body in the way, a good defensive play there. Keep him separated from the puck, and his defensive player. The clock will wind down here in the first period. And maybe another little scrum, though. Shots on goals were won. 24-17 for Tweed. The score reads 6-1. But after this next period, I think it's going to be a little closer, unless Webster can keep up this incredible pace. He's stopping every single thing he can see, and everything he can, to be honest with you. So, folks, it's going to be a great game. Stay with us. We'll be back after this short break. all good.
Like it to me. I hate to break it to them, but threats don't really go very well.
No, they don't. I don't play that.
No, I know they're right. Make sure you keep those, eh?
Oh yeah, big time. Oh.
I'm not going to.
Well, through 20 minutes, the offensive performance put on by the Oil Kings can be described as a fire sale. Darren Doherty from Zach Elson and Chris Johnston got the goal scoring started. Murray free from Dylan Ingram and Andrew Reinhold. Darren Doherty again from Ingram and Carruthers. Purdy from Elson and Allure. Doherty from Onshire and Carruthers. Then finally, the Ice Miners check in. Sabarov from Beckett and Hemming, and Atanas from Maines and Allure end the period for Tweed. Shots again, 24-17. The second period for Centre Hastings fans hopefully will be a little different.
Looks like that Centre Hastings has gone back to Stephen Horan in net, so they're giving it a chance in there. Again, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, I didn't feel like any of those goals were really on him, and I think he's gonna have a chance to prove himself here in the second period.
I mean, like you say, he's left out to dry. Give him a little bit of time on the bench to regroup and let his team know that, hey, look, he's our goalie, and we got to protect him a little bit here in this second period. They've got to match Tweed's physicality, and if they don't, they're going to keep running away with this game, as Justin pointed out. Doherty up there in the top 3 in goals. I think you said top 2 actually now. Drilled a pass to Morris, and he speeds through the neutral zone, and he's in. Shot on net. How he got that? He's got it again behind the net. Great stick handling by number 4, Morris. For the Oil Kings, it's shot back to center ice and down. Will Jones will be the first man to get that. Nice move behind the net. Ripped a pass. It goes astray. Centre Hastings will pick that up, but it's Reinhold who will get the puck, gain the zone. Drop pass to Free. Nice move around the defender behind the net. Tried to come out with it. Walks out. Shot, and a great save by Horn. Almost uncontested. Number 10, the captain of Tweed, going around a Allure. Ingram into the corner first, and he will pick the puck up. Turns in the corner. Back to Allure. Ripped a long pass up the ice. And he's in as Reinhold. Around the net. He's met with 2 big bodies. That's what they got to do to get back in this game. Start the hit parade. And it's shoveled into their own zone. Reinhold, afraid of nobody, goes in first. He's hit by 2. Looking for some help. Back to the point. They'll reset. Allure. Pass off the boards. Purdy. He's got 2 recipients in his own zone. Ripped over to Elson. Back over to Allure. The half-board's chipped in. They'll move with speed. Onto the puck. Chipped off the boards, and it's out. Ripped back in. Have to clear the zone. Purdy meets him at the blue line. Gets around him. Ripped it on Webster. He'll glove that one. Leave it for Elson. He turns back the other way. He'll come out with it. With good rip pass to Purdy now. In the middle of the ice. Knocked off his stick. Ice Miners back with 3-on-2. An opportunity. Skating it in. Pass to the slot, and it's knocked off. They just can't get it going here early. They're trying it again. Tries to go around Allure. He will. Throws it to the slot. Shot knocked off his stick. Don't think Webster saw it. Back to the point area, shovels it into the front of the net, goes into the corner. Allure, first man there. Puck hops over his stick, and it's out to center ice and down. And on goal is Purdy with great speed. Ripped it, and Horn makes a beautiful save. Purdy goes into the net hard. His elbow smashes into that post. He looks all right. He's a tough boy.
And never feels good when he grabs it.
2 minutes and 35 off the clock. We're seeing much of the same as we saw in the first period. Carruthers throws it towards the net. Tweed with a lot of speed. Centre Hastings giving it their all, but Tweed is just a step and a half ahead of them at the moment. And as this period goes on, they got to find a goal. A great chance there, but again, Tweed too quick. Great position. Slipped and falls at the blue line mains. Nice play there. Didn't give up on it. Ferguson. Pass over. Actually, I've got that name wrong. It's in on goal now to the slot area. Hops over his stick. Carruthers in his own zone with the Thomas to his right. Chipped up. And it'll be brought back outside the zone. Great back and forth action and a jam-packed crowd here. Both sides have leading scores of 18 points. Tricoli, number 14 for Centre Hastings. And 18 points for Reinhold. And that'll increase as well as this game. The 6-1 Tweed lead. Big hit on the boards. Good forecheck by Centre Hastings. The puck hops over McDowell's stick and goes down for an icing. Little different line out here. Boomhauer, number 37. McDowell as well for Tweed. See if they can get something going. Doherty at the center ice. One back to Jones. Jones met with a hit. Comes out. What a nice, smart defensive play. Lays the stick down, holds on to it. Chance into the slot. Webster comes up with another big save for his Oil Kings. A punch to the face. And that's going to draw Boomhauer in. That's going to be probably coincidental Miners. Unless the first call was to Tweed. Boomhauer going to. Trying to get the physical play going for Tweed as Centre Hastings starting to push back in this second period. Jones going as well. But they're taking one ice miner with them. Look at the Jones getting hooked and roughing for the other two, Boomhauer and the Centre Hastings Ice Miner. Power play, 16-16 to go here in the period. 2 minutes for Centre Hastings. A goal here would be big. They got to at least keep pressure and get their confidence up. It's getting more and more difficult as the game goes on. Point, slot chance, rolls off his stick, goes into the half boards to the point. Back to the half boards, it's knocked down by Free, but he gets it again. Down low, walks out. Webster there, and shoots it wide. Back to the point again. Cross, DDD pass. They walk in. Knocked away by another Tweed Oil King defender. Great defense by the green and gold in this one. They'll knife it down the ice. Horn, its easiest save of the night. We'll get it up to Beckett. He'll turn. Nice pass cross ice to Eastman. He'll gain the zone. Drop pass to the point. They will not keep it in, and it'll go out. The center ice, Cohen's controls. Looking for Eastman. He'll look him off and start to skate through with speed. Cohen's to the slot. Back. Fake the shot. Good pass in the slot. Just missed Eastman's stick. It goes back to the point. Head up the whole way. Good pass over to the point now. Centre Hastings controls. To the dot. Into the slot. And chipped away to the corner. Allure will knock it up into the mesh. And it'll come down for another face-off with 47 left in the power play. Mackenzie Smith has been one bright spot in this game for the Centre Hastings Ice Miners, playing a physical game and trying to put on some offense, but it's just not converting on the score sheet in this one. Try and gain the blue line, and oh my word, what a hit there by Mark Honcher. And from what I heard, he was in a great tilt a few weeks ago, showing off his physical prowess in this one. And he takes a run at Honcher there as he dumps it in, and it's into the corner. Honcher gives him a little swat there. Goes down like a heap. Centre Hastings through the neutral zone. Another body on the boards, this time by Carruthers. Honcher drops his stick. It's knocked away. A foolish penalty by the Centre Hastings Ice Miners. With 6 seconds to go on the penalty to Tweed, he knocks his stick away, and that's just frustration building in the Ice Miners dressing room and on the bench.
Absolutely, and it's definitely an undisciplined penalty. You can't take calls like that. It doesn't help your team out. This is going to be, if Centre Hastings wants to get any kind of momentum going, they can't be taking stupid penalties like that.
Absolutely. You can't score if you're in the box. In 6 seconds, Tweed may start getting their offense going here in the second period. Back to the point, it's out. It's in on a breakaway. Skating in is Tricoli, stopped by Webster. The leading scorer on Centre Hastings can't beat him. He's in on goal now. Morris shoots it just wide on the short side. Purdy into the corner. Webster's got this crowd buzzing. When they saw Tricoli with it, that's a good chance he's going to pop one. Webster would have none of it. Tweed setting up now in the power play. Tries to get it across, and they do. Jones back across, just missed that pass. Morris ripped it, and a stop by Horn. Another chance, pass across to Purdy. It goes astray, trying to get it back to Jones. Jones in a foot race. Tricoli looking for another chance. Shot, Webster holding the post very well. Back up to the red line. Purdy, cross ice pass to Jones. He'll walk. Oh, an offside there. Doherty a little early on that one. And they'll have a draw outside the zone. Still $1-2 remaining in the power play for Tweed. And two great chances by Cohen Tricoli. And on the season, he's got 7 goals, 11 assists. Right behind him, Luigi Martone, surprisingly not in the lineup tonight. And Reinhold. Oh, he took a run at him there. Got a good piece of him. Oh, another chop down by Free. He's a guy, you hit one of my guys, you're getting it right back. Great defensive play there. Elson, a tremendous defenseman for Tweed. Pass around to the half boards, took a run at him there. Elson throws it into the corner for Ingram. Ingram has to back to the point. Allure in the corner now. Slicing and dicing is Reinhold. Walks out, shot by Reinhold, just goes wide. Ingram behind the net. In front, Free! Oh, baby, what a save by Horn. It's a good thing he's back in this game. Give Centre Hastings another shot. Not saying that Dryden wouldn't have done a great job, but Horn, we've seen him a lot. We know what he can do in that Centre Hastings.
Yeah, Horn's a big goalie. He takes up a lot of the net. He can definitely give this team a lot of confidence in with making sure they look like
Draw, scrum back to the point. Elson to Allure. Shot through, deflected, just hit the outside of the net. Ingram didn't give up on it. Threw it over to Reinhold. Back to Elson. He wants it. And it's picked off. No, they'll keep the zone. And Centre Hastings will eventually get it down the ice. No icing. Allure. One on him. Up into the mesh. We'll have a whistle. And we'll have a line change for both sides.
Tweed had really good control in that power play there. Had a few scoring opportunities. Maintained the puck very well. Now we're back to 5-on-5. We're going to see if Centre Hastings can claw back a little bit here.
Draw one back to Tweed. Honcher. He's kept in a good play there. Around the net, good body, as I said. There's 19 for Centre Hastings. He's been doing an incredible job this entire game, keeping his guys motivated with those types of plays there, being physical. Thrown up through the middle of the ice, it's down, and Centre Hastings turning in their own zone. 11:45 in the second period remaining, getting close to the halfway point. Now's the time. What a pass up the ice. Good stick. Oh my! And it's going to be a penalty. He had his head down, and that could have been something, let me tell you, folks.
No, it's fine. I'll see it in the car.
I don't think it was intentional here. It looks like Ferguson here was just, basically just one of those unfortunate plays that got called for kneeing. I don't think he had any intention here. This is one of his former mates.
No, kneeing is a really bad penalty to take, and that was definitely not intentional. He did try and give him the business at that blue line, head down, trolley tracks, as Grapes would say, and he just missed him. And the last thing he got was the knee. Ingram goes into forecheck, picks it up. They'll throw back into their own zone, smart, to try and kill most of this 4-minute penalty. Kill it a good 20, 30 seconds off. That'll be a bonus. Ooh, a bunch of slashes there. Good stick lift there. Across the blue line and trying to knock him down. Ingram will drill it into the Centre Hastings zone. They'll have to regroup. Up through center ice, a great defensive play by Jones. Elson rips it down. An opportunity here for Johnston. Number 44 for Tweed behind the net. Walks out in front of the net. Chance for Doherty. He's hunting for another one.
One thing in the league is if you get called for kneeing, it's automatically a double minor.
Well, that's a good call. Should be like that for goalie interference as well. Half boards, throws across, trying to wait at Webster in the slot, shot. Great defensive plays. It goes wide of the net. In the corner, back to the point, ripped by Nesbitt. Not a chance. Not a chance. Was that going in? Not the way Webster's been playing. He corrals that, no rebound.
Webster again. I can't stress it enough. He has been absolutely raw salt between the pipes, giving this team so much confidence out there. They're able to play their own game, and they don't have to worry about giving up a squeaky goal.
Back to the point. DDD play. Very dangerous territory. Onto the half boards. Tries to get it out is Elson. Free to Elson. Shift into the zone. And down the ice. Turning back the other way is Centre Hastings. 2 1/4. Minus a penny to go. Here in this power play. Up through center ice area. With speed is Sabra. Ripped it just high off the boards. Up in the air and down. Finds a Tweed stick. Centre Hastings is on it. Boarded against the wall. Walking out with it. To the point. Good play there. Ripped a shot and it goes into the corner. Oh, Free is not in a good mood right now, let me tell you. He is ready to go. And cooler heads will prevail. No fighting in this game. That was Christian Lee looking for that one.
5-on-3 is going to be the next task here for Tweed the Kill-Off.
Draw inside the zone. A 5-on-3 this year could be big. 2 goals in a minute 57 would be huge for Centre Hastings right now. But Tweed will win the draw and lift it down on Horn. Horn throwing it up quick. They're giving him the Bronx cheer on the Tweed bench. Pass cross ice. Eastman with it. Gains the blue line and the zone. Pass cross ice. Evades the man on the half boards. Back to the point. They keep it in. Nesbitt walks his man. Gets in close. Shoots. Hits a stick and goes up into the mesh. Look at the fans behind the net. This place is packed tonight, Justin.
Most certainly is. I gotta say, it's gotta be pretty close to capacity in here. The capacity is 975 people.
Which we saw in our first time here.
Yeah.
1,000 people here. Centre Hastings looking to fire here to the point. Beckett throws it down low. Back to the point. No, that's not Nesbitt. I'm sorry. Beckett shoots. Blocked by Allure. And down the ice. Couple changes. But the goal stays the same. Nesbitt, a long ice pass. Caught. They gain the blue line and in. Pass behind the net. Falls down. And it's out. Hits the ref. Centre Hastings will try a quick turn here. He's got to time it. No, he can't. Turns back the other way is Hemming. He'll try her one more time. He'll gain the line this time. It's the only one in. Throw around to Becca. To the point. Straddles the blue line. Cross ice. Tried the 1-2s in his feet. Nesbitt looking for that shot. Trying it again. No. Down low. Back to the point. 30 seconds left. Cross ice in his feet. Back to the point. Nesbitt can't hold on to it. And they're out. Purdy with that great speed. Walking in. Ship pass over. Oh my. What a nice try there. And these penalties are coming close to an end as Centre Hastings gains shot. And he ripped that just wide and around. And that'll kill it. They've killed the 5-on-3. And Tweed they've got to be elated with that. That could have been detrimental. A 6-3 game, way different than 6-1. Let me tell you, a shot, ripped it wide. Up. The blue line and out. Morris and his feet there. Uses the body again. Honcher throws it in. They'll get a line change. Through the neutral zone comes Centre Hastings with good speed. Shot. Webster kicks it out. Just steady Eddie. Let me tell you, what a pass. It's a breakaway. In on goal. Shoots and score! Thomas increases this lead to a half a dozen again. And Horn left out on an island right now on that play. Breakaway. And he pops it top shelf.
Absolutely beautiful shot on that top cheddar. He had a lot of speed going down the middle, and no one was able to catch up with him, and he was just able to bury it.
We got a 7-1 game here in Tweed, and in Gananoque, it's a 6-4 game that started out 4-0 for Smith Falls. 3 goals, and the second for Gananoque has brought it close, but then 2 more goals for Smith Falls 6-4. So anything can happen. In a barn burner of a game like this, definitely isn't over. As you can see, both sides really looking to keep this game going. Centre Hastings just needs to find a goal. And free falls. Horn stops it. We got a draw inside Centre Hastings. Great pass up. And Atanas buries that one. Draw. One back to Centre Hastings into the corner. Stoltz turns. Knocked off the puck. Ingram grits it back to Carruthers. He's got it on the half boards. Back to Carruthers safely. Shot towards the net. Horn will cover up for the draw. Good on Good on Doherty. Oh my goodness. Good on Reinold. Not to run the goalie on that one. Now this game is moving along quickly. A lot of action from both ends. Shot. Horn again finds it. Towards the net. Shoots. Scored! Tweed rolling the dice on that one. A shot towards the net. Carruthers at the point. And it turns into a beauty of a goal. And it looks like, well, they're thinking about it. Goalie change, no. Horn can't do anything on these goals. And they don't take them out. It's a good idea. I mean, it's 8-1, but there's nothing Horn can do on these. Tweed is just overpowering the Centre Hastings defense, and the forecheck of Tweed in this game is just relentless. Carruthers drilled into the boards. Purdy hit again. This is where they got to be all game. Tweed has kept the physical play up all game. Centre Hastings, they've been sporadic, which is disappointing for their team. But Nesbitt looking to turn this around. And he went about 14 feet offside on that one, let me tell you. Nesbitt not happy with that one.
Whenever you're down in a game like that, sometimes you'll be out of sync and, have little mental mistakes like that, like going offside by a long shot.
100%. 100%. They just got to keep their head about them here. Try and come back one at a time. But again, Tweed is such a great hockey club. It's going to be tough. just have to have the mental acuity and to do this late in the game. Shoveled into the zone. McDowell looking to grab that one, but Ingram take hold. Spinning in the corner. Throws it back to McDowell. Just misses that. Boomhauer in there as well. Half-board chance to get it out for Centre Hastings. They will with speed. Moving it in, he knew what was coming. The big hit. Drill it in deep. Penalty coming to Tweed. Not sure who. Oh, it's Ingram. He's been playing tough and very physical throughout first 35 of this game.
So far, I'm a little bit surprised at the amount of penalties that Tweed has taken in this game so far, especially at the level of physicality right now. I'm saying, any call right now can go either way. The refs are not letting anything slide.
What's great is that the physicality, they're not calling the penalties on the big hits. Keep that up shot, and Webster will find that one. Mains off the boards and out and down the ice. Atanas with a goal goes in, try and take it off. Centre Hastings having a hard time in the middle. Mains stopped by Horn. What a big save there. And 7 goals to claw back. 8 may be too many. Back, another big hit. This is a power play for Centre Hastings, and they're unable to get it out of their own zone. Ripped around the net. They're holding on to it, and they'll move out up through the middle. Sabarov with great speed and great hands, looking for someone to get open. He drops it back to Nesbitt. He throws it across to his defensive pair. Shot towards the net, held on to by Jones. Gives it away. Behind the net, Centre Hastings to the slot. Dot, shot, and Webster comes up again with another one of those magnificent saves. Great positioning to hold on to that one.
He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Big time. It looks like right there, just great positioning. It reminds you kind of like an Eddie Belfour back in his heyday. Not flashy-dashy, just got it done.
Let's hit those black pads like he had in Dallas.
Oh, yeah. He always had a great setup, especially in Toronto. Took him to the Eastern Finals twice, and then got out of Dodge because he knew he wasn't going to win it. I'm a Leaf fan, but they weren't winning it with the club they had. Line change coming for Tweed, and I think maybe another just a wholesale change for Centre Hastings. Now we're getting a timeout. Eastman at the draw, trying to win it back to Christian Lee, but he'll get it to Nesbitt. Half boards, nice through the legs. Nesbitt, pass cross, ripped it, and Webster there to make the great save again. Turning again. Back to the point. Back in down low. Throws it around the boards and back to the point, and Nesbitt quickly turns it around. Stick knocked out of his hand. They turn, they got a man down. Cross, ripped it, hits the heel of his stick and goes wide. Back to the point again. Nesbitt shoots. Stopped by Webster. Hit on the boards. Carruthers. With 4 seconds left on the power play, Centre Hastings will not come up with enough to get a goal. Ingram immediately goes off. And frustration really setting in for Centre Hastings. We said at the top of the game, well, actually I didn't. I was going to, but I'm going to say it now. 6 straight losses for the Centre Hastings Ice Miners. 3 straight overtime losses for the Tweed Oil Kings. So 2 to Barry's Bay and 1 to Gann, or to Deserano. I do it every time. I don't know why, Justin. It's driving me nuts. But they really came out with fire in this one, let me tell you. To the slot. Oh my goodness, what another great save by Webster. Into the slot area, knocked away. Purdy picks it up, throws it off the glass and out. A great save there. They're back the other way. Doherty, space, time. Oh, and he scores! There's 9. And they are just floating through this game with great ease. Well, how many times have you seen that, folks? The goalie makes a big save at the other end, and they come right back and score. expectation is always that. I don't think that this is a Patrick Waugh situation. I think it's Horn wants to stay in the net, to be honest with you. Behind the net is Tweed, a backhand pass towards into the slot again. A wide open man trying to shovel it home. To the point, shot through, hits a leg, and goes into the corner. Big hit on the boards by Ferguson. Point shot by Elson into the... Oh my goodness, they're just getting open shot after open shot. Another save by Horn. Shot up through center, a 2-on-1 develops. Stoltz in, shot, he ripped it wide. Webster keeps his eye on him and goes to the right post to hold. Elson throws him against the boards long enough there to keep it inside. Zone, Stoltz throws it towards the net, knocked down, turn into the corner, back to the point, goes through his legs, and it'll come down to Horn, who's a great puck handling goalie. Drill it up in the half wall to Lee. Through the center ice area. Morris trips and falls. He'll stand tall again. The half boards. Jones hits a foot. They'll turn it back around the other way. Eastman tries a toe drag. Rips it off the boards and down the ice, and we won't get an icing. Horn will play it after he found out there was no icing call. Ripped a pass, long ice pass. Into the feet, skating it through with speed, drop pass. Eastman can't find the handle, off the glass and out, and there is Reinhold in on goal, shoots and scores!
Goal number 47. Goal number 47 for Ed Reinhold.
Will we see 50 tonight? He got 20 minutes and 55 seconds to do it, and he's blazing right now, let me tell you. 47 goals in 45 games. That is a goal scorer right there, folks. Number 16 for your Oil Kings. Nesbitt is going, I'm not sure why, but he is gone.
In between the second and the third period, before we do the flood, somebody was just landed here from the North Pole. The bench numbers for today's game include 2 games out of the half, and they will be going against Centre Hastings.
And that'll hop over his stick and go down the ice for 35 seconds. A big announcement in this game. It sounded pretty serious, but Tweed's back the other way now. Free, holding, slipped through his legs, the defender, but Centre Hastings looking to get it out. Shot up, drilled into the half boards. 19 seconds on the clock. They'll probably run it. Free, needed pass to Brothers, throws it behind the net, Honcher into the corner, Beckett skating in backwards to him. That'll end this period, and I'll tell you, there's going to be a lot of unhappy Hastings Ice Miners in the dressing room after this period. Through 40 minutes, Tweed in great control of this one. Goal scoring from Atanas. Jones and Morris with the assists. Doherty from Johnston and Reinhold. Elson from Doherty and Purdy. And Reinhold from Jones. A 10-1 lead going into the final 20. And, 9 goals in a period is going to be incredibly difficult. But Centre Hastings, you'll bet they'll give it their all in this one, let me tell you. Try and come out with a couple goals. Lead them into the next game. And Justin, what do you expect in the final frame, my friend?
Well, we see there's another goaltending change, so Brendan Bedard is back in the net here. I think this will be a good test for him.
Well, Webster's performance is being overshadowed. He's made 28 of 29 saves in this 10-1 lead for Tweed. We got action. D-to-D pass in Tweed zone. Neutral zone pass. Taken away and put back into Tweed. There we go. Nice play by Morris. Another big hit there. And it's knocked down to center ice. Back to Dryden Bedard. Wholesale change by both teams. Backhand pass through neutral zone. Centre Hastings looking for something to give their crowd here in Tweed something to cheer about, and it could be here. Nice shot, and it hits the post. Webster, you got to be lucky to be good, and good to be lucky.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Billy. Exact same thing.
Grapevines think alike. Face off one. Centre Hastings in the slide. Oh, Webster finds it. It was in his feet. He'll hold on for the face off. Well, tomorrow night. Never mind. Face off. One back. Shot. Ripped it over the net and wide.
Tomorrow night we're off.
We're off. Yes, indeed. For a little while, actually, I think. Sadly. Hope everyone has a great Christmas and holiday. Ripped, walked away from by Webster.
I believe our next game is going to be December 30th up in Centre Hastings between these two teams.
Very nice. The 30th.
30th of December, so right before New Year ends.
Beautiful.
Or right before the year ends and the New Year comes in.
That will be, there's back-to-back games. When these two teams match up, both in Centre Hastings, it could be a different affair because, as you were saying, Tweed has a big advantage when they're on their home ice. They routed Centre Hastings in the last game as well. It was 14-5 or 15-4, I can't remember. Whatever it was a big drubbing, and this one's looking like it as well. And Centre Hastings is not a bad club, just Tweed knows their arena very well, and they use it to their advantage. Face off inside the zone, and Centre Hastings looking to put one away here in the final frame, and it's out and down the ice. Chipped off to the side by Bedard. They're just not able to handle the puck right now. Beckett whistles one, and Webster, he's just a puck gobbling machine, let me tell you. He's a phenomenal goalie. We were talking about on the way up here. Both goalies are A1 goalies.
All starter material. He's an absolute sponge. He's just absorbing every shot that's coming his way. It's almost like as soon as your goalie starts getting into a hot streak like this, look out.
And down the stretch, I mean, this is the time Tweed wants to make a position change in the standings to get up a little higher. It's the perfect time to have your goalie heating up, and Tweed is within striking distance of the second and third place teams in the league.
That's the great thing about this league. There are some very, it is a very narrow gap. Small narrow gap between these teams where a win for one team can really mean a big jump for the other, and a loss can really bury you.
Fans on the shot. Tweed looking for another one. Shot through. It's behind him. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's 10-1, but that could keep a guy up at night. I think that was behind. Look at that play by Webster to fire that out of the zone. 34 seconds remaining on the power play. Centre Hastings. Sure is. Something I never was as a goalie, but I loved playing the puck, which was really bad, let me tell you. Driven back to the point. Centre Hastings directs it towards the net, and a big body there of Brahaney. Jeez. Reinhold knocks that down. Half boards. Point. Knocks it with his feet. Shot. Oh, what a great save by Webster. Goodness, he is in the zone. Tries the slot pass, knocked away. Penalty over. Chip to center. And Reinhold with it. Skating in. Pass cross. And it goes off the heel of his stick. Reinhold behind the net. An unselfish player. He could have ripped that possibly and found the top shelf. Such a laser beam. Good pass cross. Behind the net. Webster tries to play it. Goes to the half boards. Centre Hastings gains the offensive area and loses it. Off the boards and out to the blue line. Hits him and he's in. With a break. Across the blue line. Shovels it into the corner. It's like McDowell into the corner there. Trying to knife it away and he can't. Centre Hastings out with speed now. Locking in. Toe drag. Goes straight to Webster. And Jones will meet him. And just saying, I'm going for a loose puck. But it was covered up for the face.
You know, one thing I've noticed in this game, Billy, there's all but one player on this in this game that's wearing a cage. Everyone else is wearing a visor. So that's something you don't really see very often in these games. You usually see like full cages or fish bowls. Not in this game. You only have one cage in this entire game.
I'll tell you, I'd be definitely wearing a full cage as a goalie with all that equipment on, and I can still get hurt in the net. I'd be wearing a cage. The slot, the save again. 15 minutes to go, and Webster. I mean, he's probably had some amazing games, but this one is a 10-1 score. In the first period, it could have been 6-6, and that's a different hockey game. Webster coming up big.
And you know, the good thing about this game is, you know, there's been a lot of highlights. Darren Doherty has, I believe he's had 4 goals now on the night. Webster is just, right up there. You know, you can usually have a 1A, 1B star of the game. By the time this thing is finished.
Glad I don't have to pick the 3 stars, Justin. Be a lot of number ones. Great body on the boards. Carruthers is having himself a game as well. Slot, shot. I just can't find enough words to describe Webster's performance tonight. Top of the crease, confidence galore. And you see the Tweed Oil Kings, they are having a night. This big crowd loves it. A lot of Centre Hastings fans, they don't. Score! Right off the draw. What a bullet. Kyle Powell finds the top shelf, and they finally beat Webster. Make it 10-2. Well, to get 3 or 4 in this period would be good for the Ice Miners going into their next game. To lose and not get anything going here even in the third would be even more demoralizing, let me tell you. Their next game is against the Deserano Bulldogs, and that right there, I mean, you've got to have confidence going against them. And they're in. Doherty into the slot area, can't hold on to the puck, it's chopped away. And out comes Centre Hastings with great speed around. Shot, Webster, a good save again. Back behind, ripped it through the center ice area. It's picked off. Centre Hastings clears. They're into the dot area, knocked away, and they're up. Elson, pass up to Purdy. Purdy tried to get to Doherty, and he'll get it again. What a play over to Elson! He can't find the handle. That was a big hit there. That'll catch the attention on the bench. Everybody's standing over there. And Tenton getting him back for that, I'll tell you. A hit, back to the point. Circling. Keeps it in. Cross ice. Atanas down low. Directed towards Bedard, and he makes the save. Steers it into the corner. Half boards. Neutral zone, and they're out. Jones, first man on the puck. Ripped it off the boards. He sees. Jones moves it into the zone. Knocked away. Centre Hastings. Oh, he just missed that hit there. Shot. What a glove save by Webster. Another beauty, and the crowd loves that one. Oh, man.
You can say he webbed that down.
Oh. Yes, sir, Trustin. I love it. And that is 32 big saves for that guy there. And Centre.
Can we just start calling Troy Webster Spider-Man?
Change it. Change the name. Troy Spiderweb Webster. Slot. Ripped it off the crossbar. That hit a stick and gained about 60 miles an hour on that one. The shots on goal in this game even 36-34 in favor of Tweed. That goal marker 10-2 just shows how well Webster's been doing in this one. Draw deep in the zone. One back to Carruthers. Bodied against the boards. Keep it in his feet. Shovels it to the corner. Ingram trying to knock that down. Behind the net. Honcher up center ice area. And back goes Centre Hastings to the slot. Chipped in. And Brewer. Well, they won't get it back. They will now. The shot. And at the top of the crease, Webster again. Way up. A chance for the captain. Free. The corner throws it towards the net. Ingram there. Throws it, tries to throw it back to Honchar. Goes astray. Oh, a nice big hit on Honchar again. My goodness. Throws it in front of that net. Tries to knock it down. Free. Throws it into the zone. Bedard out to get it. He'll misplay it. Into the slot. Goes all the way down to Webster. Allure. To Brett. Fuck, I did it again. To Reinhold. Shot. What a great save again by Webster. The corner to the point. Shot knocked away by Webster again. Elson throws it around. It's out and down the ice for an icing, and we'll have it all the way back into the Tweed zone with 11-12 remaining here. And an 8-5 score. Smith Falls leading Gananoque now. They're 12-21 to go in the third period. Smith Falls putting on a great offensive performance. And the Ritos looking to get to 19 points, 5 behind Gan as the Deserano is the top of the leaderboard in the West. Webster, another little equipment problem here. All those pucks, you got to get set. They're ready for the face-off. Scrum draw, one for Tweed. Ripped around behind the net. Up the ice and they're out just that quick. Shoveled into the zone. Looking to strip them of the puck. We're hearing footsteps. Bedard will play it. Centre Hastings behind the net, hopping on him a little bit. Chip through center. And back into their own zone. Hemming. Trying to get something going. The red line, spin around. And Centre Hastings throws it behind the net. Half boards. Turning it in. The slot, and it's out. And I'll tell you, it's hard to finish these games off for both sides. Nobody wants a suspension. Nobody wants to get hurt. They just want to finish it, to be honest. And Centre Hastings right now is trying to finish strong, but every pass seems to be going onto a Tweed stick. Jones scampers back to grab that one. Doherty trying to play it along the boards. Centre Hastings shoots, blocked. Off the boards and out. Oh, just straight through. Tweed gains the puck. Trying to get inside the zone. Centre Hastings battling right to the final whistle here. Into the goal shot. What a great save by Webster again.
Spider-Man's at it again.
Goodness gracious. Without him tonight, it's going to be a different game. Shot. Stopped by Webster again. Hops over the net. Morris fires his man into the corner. Big, strong defenseman for Tweed. Rips it off the boards. That's going for icing. Didn't look like a big effort by the Ice Miner to knock that one down.
Webster is being a big menace here for the Ice Miners. And very, very, I should say, it's a very J. Jonah Jameson type of thing to say. He's a menace. No, I gotta say here, Billy, I gotta be really impressed there with Centre Hastings' composure here and their discipline in this third period.
I couldn't agree more. This could have turned into quite a gong show in the third. You know, they're showing a lot of class. It's 10-2. This has not went their way. And not through lack of effort. Like we've been talking about, Webster's made several 10-bell saves. Tweed's goals are going in, Centre Hastings are not. And to be honest, it's got to be frustrating. What have we got to do to find a W? Because this is going to probably leak into 7 straight losses for Centre Hastings. And it's held by Bedard. Would you start Bedard in the next game, or would you give Hartmore the nod?
You know, I'm actually surprised they haven't started this kid yet. You know, he plays with a lot of heart, a lot of composure, and a lot of poise. You know, what do they have to lose at this point? You know,
that's a very good point.
You know, no knock on Horn. Horn is a fantastic goalie, but sometimes you know you need a shuffle and goal to sometimes get the guys going.
Well, that looked like danger zone there. A team that tried that is pass up. Never mind. They're in on goal. Tweed to the slot. It's Frontenac Phantoms, who have an incredible goalie in Jake Clement, who they've been using Goubreau quite a bit lately, and showing that they have 2 incredible goaltenders.
This might be a good opportunity for Centre Hastings to try and see if this kid has what it takes.
100%.
Again, he plays with so much confidence, he believes in himself, and he's a good kid too. You know, and it doesn't hurt that you're named after a legendary Montreal Canadiens goalie and wear the number of another. So
there's got to be something to that. There's got to be something to that.
And you know, he's got so much pride in his game. You can tell it just by watching the way he plays. He never gives up on any pucks.
What did Wad do the first season he was in the league? He played for a. I'm not going to use the last. Oh, it's a fight, and it's free. Sorry.
Looks like Murray Free is in the middle of it.
I hope you got it on camera. I could not see it. Who won?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think Murray Free got the takedown. I'm not 100% on that.
Murray Free is a captain, let me tell you. He is a guy you want to play for, and he leads by example. I haven't seen a game here in Tweed where he's had a bad night.
No, a guy, he just lays out his body every single game, and he gives it his all. And, you know, I'd be very scared being an opposing player playing against him. It looks like he's going to be going off and probably just trying to, you know, keep control of the game. But Murray Free is definitely a class act. He's definitely a definition of a true leader of a hockey team.
Suspensions come 5 minutes remaining in the period, right?
That's correct.
Perfect timing. 2:44 away from the 5-minute mark. Free will be in the next one. A lot of hockey here still to play. Let's hope it doesn't turn into something that would be considered a fight fest. Don't need any suspensions from either side. Draw by Ingram. The half boards and dumped out to center ice and down. Allure and Elson after it. Slipped onto the boards. There's Ingram. Across the blue line. Pass across the ice to Reinhold. Just knocked away. Ingram going in to pick that one up. Centre Hastings will be there first. Through the neutral zone area and it'll relay to Tweed. Great pass up to Ingram. Nice chance now. Reinhold rips it off the post and it goes out of play.
I think Bedard, that's all he gave him.
That's all he gave him, that's right.
I'm a big fan of his. He's, you know, I can't say enough. I just love his composure and that nothing seems to rattle.
He's coming out to play the puck a lot as well, which any defenseman loves. I haven't seen enough to see if he's good at it, but he's doing a great job. It's a tough thing to come in relief every game. You're either out of the game and it's 10-1, or you're down so far that your guys might be taken out of the game. Hold on to that one. You can tell he's into the game when he's holding a puck like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get scored on. He doesn't want it to get worse. And he's playing it like it's a 1-1 game. Back into the center ice area, and Jones will go after it. Throws it up, and hits a Centre Hastings stick, and they're in. The pass cross. Shot, a beautiful save by Webster again. He was there for the rebound as well. Shot from the point, and Purdy will gather the puck and skate through the neutral zone. Tried to go around a man, and Centre Hastings will pick it off. To the corner, drilled up. He thought someone was behind him. See, that is what physical play will do. Tricoli thought there was Jones behind him, so he just tried to make a little sift pass, and it went to nobody. Purdy, play down low, into the slot. Purdy's feet, backhand, doesn't go. Centre Hastings will turn with speed. Oh, well, a little more gingerly than I thought they would be. Nice give and go pass. In, shot, hits a stick, goes up into the mesh, and we'll have another draw. 6:08 to go. This Ice Miners Tweed battle.
You know, we've seen some really great goaltending games this season. You know, we had Jake Clement 77 saves against his very own Ice Miners. This Troy Webster one is starting to rate itself as well as a very epic goaltending performance.
Something that hopefully is not overshadowed. At the end of this one, and they'll score. He's wide open in front of that net, and he'll pop it home.
I do apologize for saying what I said just a moment ago. I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
Just a little. Well, I'll tell you something. We're in Game 7, going out on the ice. We had to win, and one of my forwards comes up to me as I'm just getting ready to go on the ice. I'm a goalie, and he says, "Hey Billy, if you get a shutout today, we go on to the finals." And Justin, if I didn't get a shutout and make like 30 saves in that game, so I don't believe in that anymore.
No.
So the blame is not on you.
No, definitely not.
Webster may say different, but I say it's not on you.
All right. We'll pretend I didn't say it.
Okay. You've got the delete button. And a penalty coming. Symmetry. Yeah, Liam Stoltz with that goal. He's got a great shot. 2 for a slash to Centre Hastings to make things even worse. Ethan Cohen's. I mean, with a 10-3 game, bright spot was Cohen's. He's played really well. And as this game dwindles down, both sides are still into it. The crowd is definitely into it as well. Face off inside the zone. Purdy to the half boards. Good dig out there. Behind the net. Elson looking at the point. Oh, he fakes him off. Nice play there to open it up. From the corner to the point. DDD pass. Rifles it around the net. They'll hold it in on the half boards. McDowell is there to help, and Purdy comes away with it to the dot, and it's shipped out, and an opportunity for a breakaway. Eastman, Webster comes out to play that one. It's chipped up into the corner. Allure. Hask, and they're in. With good speed and a shot and a save by Bedard. Holds on to the whistle. McDowell trying to make the best of that. Now they'll bring out Morris, Reinhold, Johnston, Doherty, who's popped a few tonight. Jones on the left. Draw one. It's into the corner. Back to the point, and Jones trying to hold that line. Centre Hastings will get out. Drop back. Chance for a goal here on a shorthanded chance, and a stop by Webster again. Bodied into the corner by Reinhold. Back. Behind the net again. And they're away. With speed. Jones fakes that slapper. Gets himself room to Morris. It goes astray. Turning in the corner is Johnston. Back to Morris. Over to Jones. Jones throws it down into the corner behind the net. Doherty tried to pass it out in front to to Reinhold. It goes back down into Tweed zone. 23 seconds remaining in the power play. Pass to Morris. Over to Reinhold. Top of the circle shoots, and he just missed that one, going for the far side. Johnston. Slap pass down into the slot area. He keeps that blue line. Pass across ice to Jones. Shoots it towards the net. Up and into the corner. And the penalty's over. It's back behind Johnston. It's a 2-on-0. In on goal shot, and it rings the bar. Oh, geez, that hit the stanchion and came right back down. Turn in the corner. Off the boards. Reinhold skates with speed through center, keeping his head up the whole way. Pass back behind the net. Centre Hastings. Oh my goodness, they almost blew right into each other there. Trying to get out on the boards there, and he will. Nice move. Stoltz looking for another one. Great defensive play there by Honcher. Tremendous D for Tweed. He's been a physical machine in this game. Pass on the half boards now. Neutral zone, up into the glass. Centre Hastings looking to try and pop another one here at the end part of this game. It's kicked in, no ice. Carruthers meets the corner, throws it behind the net. Honcher, a long ice pass, slowed down, in on goal. Nice move, trying to go around him. Knocked off the puck. Hits off the back of the net, and we'll get 2 minutes. A little bit of a slash on by Ferguson. No.
I think this is a little bit of revenge from the last game that Misha has to enter the bell, looks like. Looks like there's going to be another suspension coming.
Is there if you get enough suspensions, is there a bigger suspension that comes with it?
There's definitely going to be looked at by the league as if you're a repeat offender, you might get a bigger, suspension the second time around. So it looks like he's going to be gone for some games, and I guess we're going to find out.
Well, not a good thing for Centre.
Oh, look, there you got another.
Tell me that this game's over. There's 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. It's 10-3, and these two teams are still ready to do battle.
I'm actually surprised that it's been this game up until now.
That's a good point. A lot of jarring over here by the penalty box. That's one beautiful thing about having our camera set up here is you get to see just about everything and hear just about everything at the penalty box. That's where the jarring starts. Tanis is going to go 2 minutes for, I think, probably roughing or.
We got Rhino coming in to get an explanation.
There's a fan favorite right there, Reinhold. He's always having a good time. Great leader on this club.
He's always got a smile on his face.
Always. I think he's got a lot of respect around the league. It's not a lot of times you see a guy up by 7 goals in the third be able to give an arm around the back of the opposing player by the penalty box just after a fight. But he's got a lot of respect. That's Kyle Powell. Centre Hastings Ice Miners with our own Andrew Reinhold. That's 2 2-minute penalties for Tweed. Be a 5-on-3 to end this game almost. It's like Mackenzie Smith and Reinhold having a little joke fest at the blue line.
That's always good to see.
It really is.
Later side.
Doesn't always have to be destruction and trying to kill each other. Let's have ourselves a good time at the hockey game. And Reinhold will come out to kill a penalty as well with a lure. And Elson on the lefty. Great job by Reinhold. Hit that down the ice 200 feet. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Centre Hastings trying to work something here on a 5-on-3. Hops over Elson's stick, goes into the corner. He slipped and fell. Not used to this arena. Back to the point. Down low. Bodies him against the boards. Point chance. Centre Hastings working it. Shoots through, and Webster finds it. And he was screened almost the whole way. Last second, poked his head out around him and found that puck to make a beauty save. Well, we got basically a final, and Smith Falls again 9-5 now. Smith Falls, as they pulled away 3 goals in the third period, and that's going to close the gap from third to first place down to 5 points. Ingram taking this face off, he'll win it back, and Tweed will rip it up, trying to get it out. D-to-D pass, shot through, goes up into the rafters, and we'll have a whistle. I might as well take this moment here to thank Tweed for allowing us, EOSHL, to be in their building again. We love it every time and love bringing you these games. We hope you love it too. Chipped down the ice. Centre Hastings will gather it as the rest of this clock begins to expire. Pass over and Beckett. Ripped it. Webster flashes the leather again and holds on for a whistle. We're up to 42 shots. 39 saves by Webster in this one. Point drilled it, blocked. Goes to the dot, and they'll turn back. Pass cross ice. Trying to feed him on the right side. Moving it in, cross ice pass by Tricoli. Beckett tries to go down low. Another stick of Tweed gets in the way. Story all game. Ripped it, stick after stick, blocking these shots. Look at another chance, and if it's not a stick, it's Webster with 2 beautiful saves and holds that foot against the post. A leg on the ground, and he's over 40 saves in this one. Tremendous performance by 33 Webster. It's a 10-3 game. My first star would be Webster, because without him, this is 10-8, 10-9. And maybe not even 10 goals, because if they start going in on Tweed, the mountain just builds, and Centre Hastings could walk away with it, but he's held the fort. Point, pass cross, shot, and Webster never saw that one. That was a great screen in front. A slash in front of that net on Hauncher. Point. Oh, he spun around, pass up, and a breakaway. In on goal. Shot it up over the net, and the defender crashes into the goalie on that one. He was the guy that was in front of the net jousting with number 8 Honchar, and I got to be honest with you, that's how you hurt a goalie right there. Michael Banks, the back check on that one.
They felt that.
Yeah, that was really rough, and you're not expecting it as well as a goalie. It hurts even more. Can't brace yourself. 16 3/10 to go here in the third. Draw one. And it's into the zone. Webster plays it off the boards as the clock dwindles down. We've been treated to an incredible game here from Tweed, as always. Your final score, folks, Tweed 10, Centre Hastings 3. The crowd comes to their feet. Justin, who's your 3 stars of the game, my man?
You know, I will give them in just a second.
You betcha. Have a line brawl here or something?
going to go a little bit off the board here. I'm going to go for Centre Hastings. I'm going to go Dryden Bedard as your third star. Comes in and plays just stellar hockey for his team while being down. Second star of the game, I'm going to give it to Darren Doherty. And the first star, we're going to give it to the man between the pipes, Spider-Man, Troy Webster. You know, he was definitely a menace in that crease and just stealing all those pucks.
As usual, very respectable 3 stars from our man Justin Allery. And folks, we will be back. When are we coming back again, Justin?
We're going to be back on the 30th of December for the rematch between these two teams up in Centre Hastings.
I can't wait. And folks, that's it. We're done. Another game here in Tweed, come and gone. Sad to say goodbye, but we can't wait for next time. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Bye for now.